Hello folks, welcome back to Lego minifigures and accessories. This is accessories for my minifigures I bought. It's a military building toy, but before we get started, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, leave a like on the video, hit the bell notification if you're on YouTube. If you're on Rumble, please don't forget to follow us there as well. Hit the like and comment section. And yeah, thank you so much. Look at this. This is ages 6+. And look at it's cool. Look at you anti-aircraft. I have an idea for this. You'll have to see it hopefully in my Lego City update. I have a playlist for my Lego City. You'll have to see it in there hopefully soon. And then here's this. Here's an extra gun. I mean, just for protecting my Lego City, I guess. That's what I plan to. My Lego City right now will have probably a little small military. I mean, that's not very big yet. But anyway, this is what we have so far. So we'll go get opening it. But let's look at the box. So here's the bottom of the box. You can see shield, stuff like that. I have small arms weapons for my Legos. The police have some guns and stuff. So there you go. There's barcodes. There's I'm just gonna keep it there. But you can imagine these are sandbags with a helmet and a gun. And then let's see what the top looks like. Oh, look at the top. I like how they stack the guns there. Look at, you can tell. Let's go over here. All the choking hazards and warnings and all that. And then you go over here. Look at, that's what we're here to look for. Okay, so yeah, there's some cool looking guns in here. Let's look at the bottom. We'll have to open from there anyway. There you are. That is the bottom of the box. It's not a very big. It's not a very big box. It's very kind of light. It's nice. All right, let's open it up. Here. We may actually have to cut into this. Okay, yeah, we may have to. Alright, well, that's always the case. Okay, but anyway, so, yeah, here, you can look at the box while I talk a little bit, but yeah, it's great to have some military stuff, finally, and yeah, well, I mean, it's not finally, I have some, but I think this has a few things that would be cool. I've been kind of thinking about other stuff and be careful with knives, by the way. That's a cool knife I have. It's close by, so why not? Okay, here we go. Alright, so, yeah, just why not? Why not have, you know, I have plenty of small guns, because you can buy them really, they're not very expensive. Just go on Amazon, type in military, you know, you can put military weapons, whatever, and you'll come up with medieval stuff. You'll come up, I think I found this through something similar to that on Amazon. You can either look here, you can pause, and I'm not going to read all to you from this person who sells it. And I don't know, maybe you can reach out and get some. It's cool. But Amazon, this is where I got it from, so that's why I'd look first. Okay, so, but look at this. Okay, look at this. Oh, see, they didn't tell me where it came with. It didn't tell me if it came with people or not. Let's see how good people, if they match Lego. I think they usually, some of them do. Yes, these ones do match Lego. I will use them. Nice. I got some military guys. Okay, so we're getting too excited. Yeah, there you go. There's your military. There's your military guy. And then here's extra, like, helmet, or like, well, helmet's body armor by itself. This is all like body armor type stuff. There's several bags in here of stuff. Look at that. Okay, so the best way to approach this stuff is to just kind of, yes, there's a lot of stuff, is to kind of, okay, I'm going to push this box to the side a bit. Okay, I'm going to push this box to the side. I'm going to start grabbing out all the people I have. Now this will add to my Lego City by a lot, so that's cool. These are SWAT, police and SWAT, so that could add to my police department if I want to, or even military. This is more military. Let's see, anybody else that's military? Military, Army military. You can tell, yeah, he has so Army military, green and white, which are cool. And they have guns and weapons and stuff like that. That's cool. Let's see here. Oh, look at tan. Look at that. Camel guy. So they have a little bit of everything in here. Look at that. That's improving upon my little military. Alright. I have to go through and see what I can do with some of... Okay, here's another guy. Let's look. Any other person? No. Because I want to try to get all the people. Okay, and this one comes with instructions. Oh, I know what that is. That's awesome. I can't wait. And then this one comes with instructions too. And then their guns. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves, but that's okay. We're excited. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to look at make sure we got all the military people best we can. We're going to look at all that. We're going to see if we can build them first, because I like the people, and then we're going to go from there. Okay, so the first group of people we're going to build is our police SWAT. Now, to me, they're all the same. To me, there's no difference in my Lego city. So I will probably have them together. Okay, so that's how I want to do it. Alright. So, and then the military stuff, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. So I think there's 2, there's 2 of each. That's how it's, so 2 of the green, 2 of the camo, 2 of the, there's green camo. I'm going to call it green camo, desert camo, and like snow camo. Alright. And your police. Okay, let's open up our police. So this is going to add a new police officer in town for the SWAT team, for the police team. There you go. Okay, let's open this up. This should be easy to put together. Okay, let's see. I'm curious. This is the square piece. Do they go on here? Okay. All right, hold on. Let's see if we can actually put this on, or does it go on? Oh wait a minute, hold on. I shouldn't. Okay, let's. I'm gonna hold that off to the side for now. I'm gonna put the guy together because I want to make sure he's together. Where's his hands? I'm a little concerned about where his hands are. Does this guy have hands? Oh, there his hands are. Oh, I don't want to lose those. Where's the hands? I don't want to lose those. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Okay, here's our SWAT man. But in the police force, he's probably not going to be. He's going to be with the other policemen, especially with SWAT. Our town is not big enough to have like its own SWAT building, and even if I could, I would just put it with the police. So they're going with police. Look at that. This is worth it. I wanted the people. That's what's really cool. Okay, let's see here. This goes to something, or I hope it didn't. I don't know what this goes to. I might have to keep it and figure it out. Okay, so here, let me first. Okay, before we get started, there's so much here. Before we get started, let's put this on. He's SWAT, our police, so he has to have his stuff on him. He's ready, so he's ready to go. He's part of a unit. Put his little backpack on. There you go. There's his. Yeah, he's ready to serve our police force at great capacity. Okay, here we go. I don't know where this goes to. I'll have to figure that out. That's gonna be fun. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. See, there we go. There you go. You'll find it. Oh, look at that. Oh no, the other way. Me being a dummy again. Okay. There you go. Yes, that's it. Okay, hold on. We gotta snap it back on. Okay, I'm gonna put it up on his helmet. Okay, let's see here. So here's your little guy. So far. Come on, camera. There's your little guy so far. Look at, he looks kind of pleasant, doesn't he? Looks like you wanna go give him a big hug. Okay. And ooh, look at this. There's some cool stuff you can switch in here. Now I could add this stuff if I ever built a bigger police force. I could add this stuff into Lego City. Like I can have an armory just for the police, and then an armory for the military. Granted, I have a feeling that both, well, maybe sort of. I don't know. Well, we'll have to see. But I actually the police and yeah, I would have to build. I should. I don't know. I think every city should have a little bit of a military deal. Okay, well, hold on. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there we go. Yep, come on. Here we are. There we are. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So, does this just go on his head? It'd be nice if it did. Or does this go on his helmet? I have to figure this out, guys. It could go on his head too, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. When you feel like life is going. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Ah. Okay, let's put that on there. Put his backpack back on. This may be wrong, but hey, it works. That's all that matters. He's the hard-hitting people when you need them the most. There you go. And he's rocking. He's going to serve my police force. I need to get like a SWAT vehicle. That's what I really need to get, like a police or SWAT vehicle. I think that's going to be a goal someday, is to get these guys with a specialized vehicle so that they can do that extra job or something. I guess, see, I don't know if his pistol, it fits okay, but there you go. There he is. Up. Let's put his arms down. Armies go down. Okay, there you go. Up. Up. There you go. Alright. There you are. So yeah, there it is. There's his stuff. And he has a shield. I was trying to figure out the shield. I may not figure it out so much because I'm not sure how this works. Except that I guess it's supposed to clip in here or something like that. I don't see how it clips in. I may just have to save it off to the side somewhere. But he has a shield, I guess, if you need it. I have a few shields. I'm a little concerned about that one. Here, let me set this off to the side. Oh, he has, you can't see it all. It's small. But he has binoculars and stuff. If you want a little bit of a military for your Lego City, this would work. Yeah, this would work. I didn't expect to even have some simple people. So, awesome. I mean, I'm just going to have to... Okay, I'll put the police... That guy... This says police. Looks the same, though. Okay, let's see. Oh, that thing may have been broken. Oh, well. Okay. That's why that didn't probably go... Or that's different. This is different. Okay. Oh. Let's see how it goes. Oh, wait. Yeah, that one may have been from something. And so it just didn't, it wasn't completed. Oh, that's bad. But this one isn't. Look at this. There you go. So let's get to putting this guy's arms on. Let's get this guy putting his arms on. Oh, another policeman. Oh, well, they say SWAT on him too. So that's what I figured. To me, there isn't really a difference, especially for my Lego City. This would all just be, these hard-hitting guys would just be part of the SWAT if you need them. So that's what's really cool about this. And here you go. We're putting the little arms in. Okay. There you go. So, let's put their stuff on. Let's put his stuff on him. He has some back stuff. Does this guy have back stuff too? Yeah, he does. He could probably fit like a flashlight or something back there. So, yeah, we're going to... Police chief is going to be kind of... I'm glad that we have backup, even though our town is small. We're not going to use these guys that often, because our town is very small. So they're there, but they're not. I'm not going to use them that often, unless we need to, like emergencies or something like that. So, okay. Let's make sure he's. No, his arm needs to be popped in. Come on. Alright, there you go. And let's put this on the front of him. Put his head back on. Boop, that helps when you have a head. And let's see what else we can give him. They love these pistols. They love like these old-fashioned pistols on this guy. Okay. I guess I could switch pistols too. We're gonna have to build like a police... I can't build much of a police armory. So they may have to share some weapons between police and military, because they both seem to, on this one, they both seem to carry the same weapons anyway. So maybe I'll have to build an armory for both, but it would be fun someday to build just like have a police station and one of the areas be an armory, you know, for the police station / you know, or maybe turn, and yeah, well, I'll have to figure it out. So here, let's put this on this guy. I have a feeling it goes this way, down in. Here you go. Yeah. Yep, there you go. He has his deal on. He's ready to go. He's ready to fight crime and bring the bad guys in. Okay. What's this? These are his. Oh, these are his. So we just kind of pop them in on his helmet. And I guess you could pop other things on their helmet. I'm not going to go through all that, but look at that. Look at that. He's rocking. This is a cool little... I wish I had a better camera for showing off the people better. That's the only downside to not having... I've seen a better camera I'd like to get. Just never will probably have the money to get it, but it'll be nice someday. Ooh. Come on. Hands need to go up. Hands are a little stiff. But other than that... Okay, there we go. Up. Ready to go. Yeah, we had this on here. Okay, hold on. And... let's see here. Okay. Let's put him down a bit. Let's put a gun in his hand. There you go. Okay, let's get rid of the rest of this stuff. You may not be able to see all this stuff. I'm sorry if you can't. You could kind of get an idea for it. But here, let's move along here. Let's try to get all this out of here. Okay. Ooh, there you go. And here's your pistol. You gotta put that in his holster thingy. There you go. It's a weird pistol. I may have to switch pistols out, but it's okay. It's becoming part of his uniform. I'll put him over here with the other police guy. We got two of them now. Yeah, we got this guy. And now we got this guy. Oh. See if we give him best we can in. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So yeah, so there's your military personnel. Oh yeah, these are going to be from my police department. My military is going to be something else, but they come together. I mean, they came together, so that's kind of cool. This person just did a little bit of each, which is awesome. Okay, and here's the shield, that one that only works. There. That's fine. I know I have other police shields, because I think I bought like another SWAT group or something like that. Yeah, or another SWAT stuff. Anyway. Now let's go for the white. These are going to be the military people. They don't say police or, yeah, these to me are going to be my little military for my actual little military people that can help defend my Lego city from, you know, just bad people. Okay. Let's see here. Where's his hand? Okay, there's one hand. Where's his other hand? Be nice if I knew where this other hand was. Oh, right there. Good. On his hands. There you go. Okay. Then, what we have here is a belt. Belt. And you put him on. There you go. You just kind of put them together like that. Yeah, he looks like he's ready for the snow. And let's pull his head off. Put his body armor on. Put him together like so. Oh, come on. Put him together like so. Look at cool mask. Okay. Then we got to let's see if we could do this together. Yeah, look at that shield. Cool. Okay, good. We can, I mean, you're going to have military stuff. Now that says SWAT and police on them, so those guys, I probably will use this. This doesn't say that, so I probably use them more in a military capacity than any other things like that, because it is military. It says military. And so I'm going to say that those were SWAT, and that the rest is military. That's what I'm going to say. That's how my story is going to work for my Lego City. So my Lego City is going to have small protection, because to be honest, most Lego cities, in my opinion, are city-states. They're not really, unless they decide to say they are a part of an overall government because they want to combine together as a community, most would be considered city-states, and so protecting your little territory would be key, and so having a little bit of a military would also be key to ensure that area that your little Lego city is safe from bad actors or bad people. Who's to say you can't have a UN? Oh, I wish I could. That I did try that one time. This brings back old memories. I wish I could find that little book. I actually did with my friends at one time try to start a Lego UN, but at the time I don't think we got very far. Partly because, I mean, the others, they did have some Legos, but I mean, I was one of the only ones that I remember having a serious little bit of a military, which was what was back then, which was not. Which is like Mega Block produced some. I didn't have the people. I didn't care for the Mega Block people. I just used from the adventure sets from Lego that they had came with guns and stuff. So that's what I did. But now, this I could restart my little UN or my little military for my Lego City. Maybe build like a little country thing. It'd be cool to have like a little UN building, and you can have like different dignitaries from Lego cities that meet together. There you go. Here's their extra stuff. I may end up starting to shove stuff over here. Here he is. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. This is gonna be cool for this brings back memories of what I wanted to do. I had a jet one time. A fighter jet that came from Mega Block. Mega Block used to do military. I even had their troop transporter, and I think I used my Legos to run both, and I think I also had like an old, what I consider a fighter plane, but that was from like, you know, Indiana Jones style, and you know, people, they came with stuff for when they're exploring temples, but I used them as part of a military thing instead. So yeah, I had an idea, but you know what, things happen, and then of course you move on, and then you build other things. Now I guess I could do it. It would be fun. I wish it would do. That would be really fun. Like with Legos and stuff, you can present your militaries and. Did we get an extra hand? Yeah, we got an extra hand. That's not a bad thing. Okay, cool. So if you're missing one from one, you get one. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm gonna use these. I always like using these, so I'm just gonna go for these. On the front there. And let's get it on. So yeah. So now I have a mayor. Sadly, my town. We're going to have eventually a town hall, but it's not going to be fancy town hall like some people have, because some people were able to get that one town hall, which is fine. It's awesome. I wish I could have been a part of that, but That doesn't happen. You know, it may happen someday. I may find something. Who knows? But for now, we live with what we have, and that's what's fine. But now I'm excited because we have this military. I didn't know if it came with people. I really didn't. It didn't exactly specify, in my opinion. I wish they could have, but that's fine. It's actually kind of a pleasant surprise. And I actually am happy about that surprise. Because I was hoping, I was like, it should come with people. Because I thought, well, if there's enough stuff there, it could come with people. But I didn't know. I would buy this set again. It comes with anti-aircraft cannon thing, which I can add to my Lego City later. And then it comes with all these people and stuff. So you'll have to see how I do stuff. If you want to, I'll be a city update. I know there'll be a city update where I add the anti-aircraft gun. It may not be real soon. It'll be somewhere. It'll be there eventually. It'll probably be there depending on when you watch this video. I'll probably say, I've seen it before. And yeah, just future projecting, I guess, on that. Okay. I do have plenty of weapons, though, guys. That's one thing. I even have so-called explorers, I call them. I could use some of them for military stuff if I need to. I mean, you know. But my Lego City is going to be, it's going to just mainly protect itself. There's not, I've seen some big militaries out there. Just typing in Lego military. There's people dedicated. I've seen some pretty powerful military in Lego City stuff. So, some people have it, which is awesome. That's what I would do. Have a military base attached with their Lego City, or yeah. Okay, well, I did that wrong. But let's put this guy's arms on, so he can actually be ready to do something. Besides, look like he doesn't have any arms or hands. Hey, Mom, look, no hands. Okay, so here we go. Here you go. Here you are. Up. Okay, come on. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna. I plan to grow some of this stuff. I like some of this stuff actually. Some of this stuff is really pretty cool looking. I mean, I'm excited when they do this. Okay, we're putting another shield together. Oh, we had 2 shields for that one. Okay, so I'm gonna put the shields over here. I probably will put the police shields because they say police are on them. I'll probably put them somewhere else. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the other police shield. It's just probably, it's okay. It's what it is. I'm not too. That is a little disappointing. Now, if I find another extra piece, maybe that will change things for those shields. But for now, that's what I see. And then here we go. Let us. Come on. Let us break this out. So there we go. Hold on. There we go. The other thing I'm missing is like a little captain or general guy. Maybe I'll have to look into buying one, so I can have a guy who leads my small little military unit. But yeah, our thing is we're neutral, and we just kind of defend our Lego City. But I still think it'd be kind of cool to be part of a Lego UN thing, you know, just as part of a cool community thing, you know. I don't know, maybe I wish it's just kind of cool. When I was a kid, I wish I could have completed it more when I was a kid, but you know, I don't know. I had a book. That's why I wish I could. I don't know if I still have it though. I had a book and I had it listed down on what the countries were, what our military, you know, what each person declared the military, what they could do, you know. So like, you knew their strength somewhat. Well, and it was part of the book. I don't know. That's just how we did it. It's not saying we were maybe right in doing it that way, but that's how we did it. And you know, everybody's, you know, even in real life, we say how strong different militaries are and stuff like that. How much manpower they have, reserves and all that. Now our manpower right now is not very big. See, and then again you have this stuff, and look at we're adding up our little military. So this will probably be the start. I don't think I had any actual military people. I had mostly police. I think the last one I got that had people in it had police. And I have to go through and see which ones I could use. I think I could use a few of them. Stuff like that. I think I was able to use all of them. Anyway, I have to look. I have plenty of police. That's my problem. So, I don't have military like this. So, military is going to probably get its own. I'm going to put them together and just build onto them eventually, you know. Get their own bag, and if I add more people, I just add them to that group. But right now, police are also going to protect your city anyway, so I say that's a plus, right? I got plenty of police, so that's not. But these guys protect, obviously against bad Lego cities, I guess, or bad countries, if they have to. But they are neutral, so they're just kind of like there in case, I guess. But yeah, because sometimes you don't. This is a lesson learned in life. Some people do it anyway, and that's on them. But if you don't fight someone. Now, I'm not saying it hasn't happened in history where you can win, but in the general rule of speaking, you don't pick fights with countries you can't win. That's just how I see it. Now, you can call me crazy, but that's how I see it. Because I know there are some instances in history. But that being said, doesn't mean you're going to be always at one, especially if your military is way too small, and mine is. In a way, I've gotten weapons, but in the way of people, I think this is the first time I actually have people that aren't police. Okay, so because I think I have another SWAT, so I think I'll add them to those SWAT people. I have to look, see what I have with SWAT. I forget exactly, but I have plenty of Lego police though that I put weapons with and stuff. I can do that. So for police jobs, at least with pistols and stuff. So that's what I was collecting for a little bit, but I also wanted to build a little military because I've seen these military things. So. Hey, it's great talk, right? Well, and there's this stuff you can put. Now, I'm putting on what I consider is common, or what I like anyway, or what I've seen, because I use it even in GT or in other. Yeah. Anyway, I use it in other video games. But here, but there's a lot of cool. Look at this. This is a cool kit. This would be great for your Lego city. But my personal opinion has always been a little bit on this. Like, I'm glad to have a military. They're here. I'm glad this reminds me of those good old days where I tried. Well, we didn't actually. Oh, wait, hold on. I can't throw his. I threw it in the pile, but here's his pistol. They always carry that weird pistol, but hey, that's gonna be common, I think, in this military right now. But yeah, yeah. So anyway, these guys protect. Yeah, these guys are gonna protect my Lego City stuff. Actually, there you go. Okay. There. I think that's it for those guys right there. Look at that. Oh, those guys are kind of lean, mean machines. Okay, here. I'm gonna try to put them up close. That's another thing I want to try. So at least you get a better idea of what they look like. So there you go. Yeah, they're cool. They each have, one has a mask and one just has his regular face. So I don't know if you noticed. I think I did with the white people too, but I'll do it again. Look, he has a blue mask and he has it's just his face. So we're gonna set these guys. Look at that. Already my little military unit. There's 4 guys, and then my SWAT has the 2. I could see me ordering this again. Even with that one shield, with the way I acted, I still could see me ordering this again. Because that would help me build. First, it wasn't that expensive. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't that expensive. To get a few military guys, that's not expensive at all. So, yeah, to do this is awesome. So, yeah, here we go. Here we go with this. Okay. Let's just make sure. I hope the mic is doing okay. I mean, one of my videos, the mic didn't do that good, and I already know that. But it generally does okay, so I think I bumped the table. That's probably my problem, so I'm trying not to. Okay, so if I do, I'm sorry about that. I'm trying not to. Okay, let's see here. Let's put this guy together again. Oh, look at this. Okay, here we go. I'll put his hands on him. Man, they're a little tough on some stuff, but once you get him in there, it's pretty cool. Okay, there we go. He already has that on. He's green. That's what's awesome. So I'm gonna have 6 guys, it looks like, by the time I'm done with this. Well, actually more than 6. For military, I'm gonna have 6. And then it's actually gonna be more like 8. Yeah, 4. Yeah. So it's gonna be 8. It's going to be 8 because I didn't put the SWAT. I should put the SWAT over here. I put them separate because I consider them police. Because I'm lining up. But the black guys are SWAT, police SWAT. And they both say SWAT, so I'm going to say they're still going to be part of the police department. These guys are going to be my military. Right here, the white. Starting with the white little man over here. And going on down to the green. These are going to be my actual military. Because it is military. I think it's kind of police military. SWAT military. That's what they're going for on this one. So, actually, you know what? Let's take the helmet off. I'm putting these little mics on them. Actually, looks kind of cool, though, because the way it's being put on them. Let's see here. Let's do that. Yeah, see, so that's cool. I like that. I like the little look on this guy. I feel like I have a real military again now. But, yeah, my military people were actually made up of, like, the old, I don't know if they sort of make Jurassic World be the closest one where they have people that look like they can fight. That's pretty. But back in the day, that was interested in exploring for temples, like Indiana Jones style. They've had the Indiana Jones Legos before, but this wasn't Indiana Jones himself. It was the same concept, and I still have those guys. But they were explorers, and they had cool helmets, or at least not helmets, but hats, like cowboy style hats. But they would carry guns. So that was my military, and that's what you got as military men. Now it's sophisticated now, it's sophisticated now because look how sophisticated they are. Oh well, some of these may not go all the way down the way I want them to, but I'll keep them on the top of their helmets. But yeah, look how sophisticated it is now. Like these are really, truly cool military, and people got into it, and I love it. I wish Lego would have done it. Lego would have had fun. And he is carrying a cool, I'll put on his other hand, he's carrying a cool sniper rifle. I love that. Look at that, guys. Okay, we're going to try to get rid of these pieces here. Oh, I need to figure out where I'm going to put these, because they're not, I don't need to, okay, you know what, here. Let's move everything upwards, since we've gotten everything out. Yes, okay, so I got some extra pieces over there. Here he is. He's the first one built. And then I'll show them together after I build the other one. Actually, I'm going to move them off to the side for now. Okay. We're getting into some strides here. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so, I'm going to do this way. This one may be easier for me. I should have done it this way before. I'll just put the deal on the front, because they carry backpacks, which is cool. But yeah, so now I wish I would have had this when I did as a kid. I would have been more exciting to do it when I did my little UN idea. It was supposed to be like a weird Lego club where we'd have countries and stuff like that, and maybe not necessarily. It was, I don't know, it would have been fun. We did talk and stuff at times, and we did have fun. I mean, I had a friend who had a cannon, and some of the old military, like pirate type theme stuff. So it could have, he had some stuff, but we weren't enough. I think we were hoping, because at the time, you like all these cool pirate theme or Lego sets, or even stuff for your Lego city. They just didn't, I think we were hoping for it at the time, but it just never happened. I mean, we never got enough militarized Lego. It was more like, I mean, it would have been fun. It would have been fun if we could have done it. But now, if I wanted to, I can. And I already have, at least with people, I already have a start with the military, with this military stuff. So this gives me a hope of a new idea. And then it'd be fun. It'd be fun. But yeah. But we were hoping for countries, So, of course, you have imagination as a kid. But if I'm being honest, my Lego city is just going to be like a city-state. That's really what it's going to end up being, is a city-state. Because I wouldn't have enough room to have, like, multiple towns, and some people would, and multiple cities and all that stuff. I'd be happy that I have one city, one town, or whatever, So it'd probably be a city-state, which I would argue that most Lego cities, if we really think about it in the Lego world, unless you talk, and most Lego cities would be city-states. So having a military or a small military. It'd be like in ancient Mesopotamia and all that stuff. If you're into history, it would be. That's literally what a lot of places were city-states with very little, like with small territory. You'll be amazed even before Germany. Before Germany was formed, they were all rivaling city-states, or castle states if you want to call them that. So I would call them city-states, but yeah. So there you go. There's your. So these are your SWAT. This is my SWAT. So big deal. I mean, it's awesome. But what I mean by big deal is it's with my police department. This is my SWAT. This goes with my police department. And then these are going to be my new. This is what I really would. I think I'm glad for, and I'm glad they came with people. This is what I really was aiming for, because I have plenty of police. This is my start of. So far, I don't have any other except for maybe some explorers that I could, contract, I guess, or I could put into my little military. We'll see. It may not happen that way, but these guys so far. Okay, hold on. Let's get. Come on, zoom in or do your thing. Okay, so these guys are going to be my beginning of my military. So we're starting out with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 military guys and 2 SWAT guys, which are going to be added to my police station. So yeah, so it's SWAT, but mostly military. So I like that, not mostly SWAT. Okay. So let us do this, and then we can get into what's next of looking at some of this extra military stuff that goes with the military guys. So let's open up this first. We'll open up the first one to build. And this accessory video may be a long time. I probably could have done this as I consider it because it's mostly military accessories, but okay. But whatever. You win some, you lose some. Okay. Some ideas. So we'll have to see. Okay, so here we go. Instructions. Number 1. Let's build our. Let's get started with this. Let's build our anti-aircraft gun. Let's see here. Where is it? Where is that piece? I'm looking for that piece. Oh, here. Is that the piece? There's one of these. I'm going to put it on because it looks like that is one of the pieces that we're looking for. Okay, I'm going to put it on there. I'm not gonna fight with it because I may have to pop it in anyway. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We'll see. I'm excited. I hope that we can use this. My Lego City is in one tower. That's just how it works. So it's small. So like I said, unless we build a big military, it's not saying we couldn't build a big military, but unless we do that, we aren't going to go. You can't pick fights with people, like I said, and we couldn't anyway if we wanted to. You can't pick fights with people. That aren't going to. There we go. That you can't win a battle with. I mean, I guess if you do, you're lucky. Sometimes it can happen, but I have a feeling we won't be able to. And that's not. Anyway, that's not going to be my goal anyway. But it's still going to be fun. 3. Okay. So where's the other flat piece? Where's the other 2 flat piece? Oh, there it is. So there you go. There's your anti. This would be cool to have a few of these. And then here's some chairs. You got 2 chairs. So yeah. Plus, a couple of my military people may end up having to run this anti-aircraft cannon thing. Because look at, there's 2 slots, so I may have to pull 2 guys off and say, here you go, or find someone else to do it. Well, we'll have to figure it out. But there it is for the Lego City. And then you kind of pop this on here, towards the end there. Look at that. That's cool. I have a feeling that that's not working out that great. Oh, wait a minute. What did I? Well, where did that go? Oh, never mind. It is. Yep, see, there you go. It fell off. I didn't pop it on. Anyway, there you go. There's your twirly thing. Okay. And then, here we go. Okay, we're going to build this. So, where's the other? There's this. There's 2 of these things. Okay, hold on. I'm looking it up. Okay. There is. What are we looking for? looking for more stuff. It's good to build this. I wanted to build this. I've been waiting for this. I should have realized that there were people with it. But they don't always say that. Sometimes it is a surprise. I was surprised when the fire department came with people. It didn't exactly say it did. I mean, I guess you kind of had to assume it did, because Legos will actually show Lego people. These didn't show the Lego people. They just showed some suits and some weapons and the anti-aircraft gun, and said that, called it good. But I'm glad it was a surprise. Actually, in some ways it was. I was hoping, and then in some ways it actually happened, because sometimes you think it should come and doesn't. Other times, like, it does. This one did. So, awesome. I like it. It's a little beginning of my little military right there. Okay, so here you go. I guess that looks good. That's how it looks. Okay. Now we're just getting there. It looks good so far, guys. Okay, so what are we doing here now? Okay, so we're building this now. So, and we got to do this, and we got to do this, and we got to do that, and we got to add in this, and we got to do this, and we got to do this. Look at that, guys. Look at that. See, so you're building up. Okay, then let's see. It's getting there. It's not as bad as you can imagine. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, another one. Okay, cool. There's two. I should have known that. And then you can stack that, but that's good to learn along the way. And then you can stack this on top. Well, first let's do this way, so I know. And then we do a flat piece like this. Then we do this. There's some cool pieces in here, guys. It's going to look cool in the end. I still think it's going to be awesome. It's going to look awesome. I could probably reproduce these if I wanted to. Okay, so, the end of here, they want me to add in this weird piece. Okay, I did that. And the wheel on here. Okay, so it looks good, I guess. There you go. And they want me to just put this in. Yeah, that's what they claim. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, it's all the way in. Okay. That's it. Right there for that for now. Okay, I don't see anything else to add to it. Except for what I already added. Then we add on top. Okay. Now we flip it around. Now this is probably where stuff gets really cool, really interesting, really fast. So, here we go. We pull this out, and now we're building, and we gotta build 2 of these, I know. So, here you go. Here you go. The end. So it looks like it. There's probably, it's gonna look like it. It's gonna look good. And then you put that on there. So, and it says times 2. So there you go. There's one. Let's go for the second one. Let's do this. Let's go for the second one. Let's make sure that this happens. Okay, here we go. Awesome. And here we are with our anti-aircraft stuff. Okay, hold on. There you go. Okay, so what do we do? Okay, we add those 2 here. But we point them this direction. Okay, we don't want to point them at ourselves. Even though that... Oh, actually, you know what? No. We're right, but we're right in the wrong way. That on top, there you go. And then, same thing here. There you go, there's your little anti-aircraft gun. Nice. Okay, great for protecting any Lego city. Alright, There you go. Okay. Alright, there you are. And then we have our little shields that we're going to put on, our little protection. And there's 2 of these. What I'm assuming is that they go here. And so I need to do it accordingly. Okay. Here you are. And there you go. Okay. So, and then you put this on top of here. Oh, no. Okay. Come on. Okay, there you go. And then you put this on top of here. Alright, here, let's get it in. Let's get it in. Come on. Sometimes these things fight. Okay. Well, I want to get in the middle. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh, there we go. It finally clicked in. And then there you are. So then, look at that. That's cool. To protect any little Lego city, your protection needs your little anti-aircraft. Especially for, you could put on rooftops, stuff like that. There you go. There you go, your little, and you just put a couple people in there, and there they go. Okay. So there you go. There's your anti-aircraft gun thing that came with it. That's cool. I could see me getting like 2 of these, and then you can have multiple, or just get one, and then make sure you keep the instructions, which I plan to do anyway, because I like keeping instructions for stuff, because I can, look at how to do different things or change it, and then you can build more of these. Okay, here we go. Let's open up one more of this, because this is it for building. I want to get this out of the way, because that's important. This is all military stuff. It's important to get this stuff out of the way. Oh, there we go. Make sure everything is out. Get this stuff out of the way, and go from there. Okay, here we go. I love these instructions. I love it. Some instructions, I still think Lego is better, but this is not too bad. This is actually not bad at all. Okay. Let's see. Let's grab this. Let's grab these 2 and put in. Yeah. So this may be a little slightly easier to build, I hope. We'll see. We'll put that in. Then we put this in the front. And this is going to be like your little cannon that my military guys are going to have to drag around with them sometimes. But they're not going to drag very far, technically. Unless they get caught in something, they don't, it's going to be kind of sad. But they're there to protect my city more than go to war with other people. So, and I just don't have, I'm glad to start. You got to start somewhere. But I wouldn't have the military to fight. I have a small military, so that's good. So yeah, just one of those things. But yeah, we stay neutral. But here you go. Here it is. And then we have this, and we have this, and we have this. So there you go. Look at that. Okay. Now that part seemed easy. This is the part that I don't think is easy, except for 2 things. Here's this, and this, and here's this, with another one of those pieces. Where's our other piece? And it's nice when you can get done with. Every little piece that's added is pieces that are built, right? So, alright, here we go. Okay, here we go. The joys of adding pieces. Okay, so we gotta go, so if I look at this, like this, we gotta go 1 down here, 1 up here, and 1 up over here. So there you go. So that was okay so far. Then we gotta have this black piece with this other weird piece. Okay. So we gotta do, actually it's gonna go, it's gonna go this way. And then we gotta do this. With this. I don't understand how, it's just gonna go down apparently. Maybe it gets, there we go. Okay, there it is. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Nope. It goes up. Nice to know. And then we go in these. Is that where? Okay, hold on. Okay, whoa, let's not get ahead. Let's do that. And where's the other piece? That's not the pieces. So all those pieces. The weird, lovely pieces. Okay, where is it? I'm looking. I might have to use one of these pieces. It says 2. I put in. Okay. Now, one thing I do know I need to do is I need to put this piece on. I need to put these pieces on. So I'm not entirely sure how it all works out. Because they said there's 5. I already did that. And I'm doing this. I'm doing it. And I don't know why they have those on there. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. I messed up. It doesn't show it that way though. Because what it shows it as is that's there. Okay, hold on, let me flip this around. Maybe that's why. Maybe I have to flip this around this way. And flip this around this way, but push this through. And there you go. Because around here, there's 5 of these. So, there, and here, and here. Okay? There you go. Alright. There you are. And then, what we do here, so we still have these. We still put this in here. This is a light. Okay, let's put it in. Come on. Okay. Are you going to go in? Are you going to go in? Okay. So there's that. After all 5 of those are in. Okay, and then I still want 2, but I have 1 there. I will probably put a second one on if it doesn't interrupt anything else. Oh, those are the wheels. That's nice, okay. So we have that. I may still put those in. I'll see. That may be more important than anything else. Okay. So, okay, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Because I think that's what they meant. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. Okay, there you go. Now we're still looking at this way, I guess, apparently. I'm going to put this, on this way. This on this way. Let's not make sure we're bumping the mic. This on the back side. And this one on the front side. There you go. That ends all that. There. Yeah. That's, hold on. Well, that's how I have it. Should I be switching this differently? I may have to. Okay, hold on, I'll shove it through again. Okay, let me look at this way. Because what they want me to do is I need to add the cannon on top, right? So what I need to do is flip this around the other way. Okay, come on. You gotta get in there. You gotta get in there. Okay, and then we gotta shove this through. Again. And then we got to put this in. Oh, we gotta put this in here. And we gotta put this forward. There you go. That's your deal. Now we have now we have our cannons. Look at this. Look at this. So everything goes like this and like this. Look at all that. Look at it. It's an interesting build. I mean, this is a lot of interesting pieces. You could probably build a simpler one, to be honest, and it would probably work just as fine. But this is how they're doing it. So it's actually not too bad, though. And like I said, I can mass produce this if I wanted to eventually. If I just get pieces, you know. The problem is I wouldn't have a hard time getting the people, so I'd probably buy this extra for the people. And then you just kind of keep putting around your gun deal, and there you are. There's your gun. And anything else that's important? Anything else? Okay. So this gun, with its cool little deal on it, ends up here, guys. Look at this. Ends up here. There you go. There's your gun. Let's see here. We gotta put this in. We gotta pop in the wheels. I wanna just pop those in, because those are next, I can tell. Okay. Like I said, we couldn't commit a war anyway, even if we wanted to. We don't have enough. We have a lot of single firepower, like a lot of little machine guns and stuff like that. I've showed some on the channel here, so you can probably check those out. But yeah, we don't have anything significant, but we still would be a part. I mean, that'd still be fun. That's what the whole point was it was fun. Wait, hold on. Yeah, well, I think I did that wrong. No, I did that right. No, I did it right. Okay, all because what they're trying to do is they're trying to get me to put this and what else? Is there something else together? They were trying to get me to do something with this. Oh, yes. Here. Hold on. This is what they're trying to get me to do. They're trying to get me to put this together. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get me to put this together so that we can, you know, put this over here and do this. Yep. Okay, so that we can, you know, it'll sit down. Right, it'll sit down, but we don't have wheels on it yet. The next thing is to add the wheels. Oh, and to add the sticks on the back. But before you do that, you gotta put the sticks into this. So here you go. Do I have an extra piece left over for some reason? I may have an extra piece left over for some reason. Okay, there you go. There's this. There is that. Turned that way. It's an interesting little armament. Little cannon-like thing. There you go. And here's your, that you have to build. Here's your wheels. Probably just put it on the back of a truck and then haul it to where you want it to go. And then you can kind of spread like that. There you go. There's your little military cannon thingy. That's an extra piece. So there you go. There it is. Here, oh, let's get this up close. Come on, camera. Come on. There's your little cannon, and here's your little anti-aircraft. Good? You just sit on top of the roof of one of your buildings, and you'd be okay with it. Look at that. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so we wanted to let's get those out of the way. The next thing to do, with instructions, let's get the instructions out of the way, and extra little pieces. The next thing to do, or to build, or to look at, and we're not going to do a lot with them, but we're going to look at them. But before we get going, I will take a break here, and then I'll be right back. Alright folks, I'm back from my little break, and now it's time to continue and open up these little packets. Look at this. Okay, so these are just extra stuff. I don't think I'm going to dress them in this yet, but let's open up. I think this is for I know it's for the SWAT military. I think some of this could be even considered bomb squad type stuff. Let's see, come on. Let's open. Let's pray I don't have to use scissors for this. I was hoping I didn't have to, because usually they open. Oh, you know what? What type of plastic do some of these people use on their stuff, man? Okay. Let me grab the scissors. But hey, you know what? I'm still glad. I'm glad. I'm just used to Lego being a little easier. But anyway, on the military thing, don't be afraid to add some of that to your city if you want to. I've always been, I'm interested in Lego. I've always been interested in Lego City, especially this. This adds quite a bit to Lego City. Okay, here we go. Let's open this up, especially the SWAT stuff. I see more of that anyway. Okay, so here you go. Here's this helmet. There you go. Look at that back. This would be more like, for me, yeah, EOD. I'd say bomb squad. That's all I'm just gonna call it. Like they gotta get close and they wear this suit. So there you go. Yeah. There you are. There's your bomb before your SWAT. This would go great with my SWAT. I need like a little police station someday with a floor that's dedicated just for armory. I think someone did it in the Lego community. Yeah, let's cut this open. Did have some people have done that? Have at least a room where they have their armament, and they have like a SWAT and stuff. Lego City's changed from what I used to see Lego City. I love watching some of the old videos, and there was some great, awesome creators, and some of them would do animated. One guy just did mostly animated versions of his city. Look at this. Yep, another extra bomb squad type thing to defuse bombs and stuff, and get the best protection that you can get to do all that. You just add this stuff onto them. There you go. So that I could put that in a truck too. I just have ideas, guys. Okay, so here, you know what? I know I'm not showing it very well, probably, but they're small. So yeah, they come with like arms and like little leg. There's a leg one. There's another leg one. So you attach them to their legs already. So they could be fully armored while they go and deal with a bomb situation. This one looks like it's that way too, even though my green guys are going to be, it's military. They say military. Police aren't holding anti-aircraft cannons, so it's going to be military for me. So, except for the two black that are dressed in black, they're going to be SWAT police. So I'll put them in there. But our town is so small. In reality, like if you had a huge city, this would be having a start to some SWAT or buy. It would be a necessary thing. But when you're a small town, I'm glad I have them because it gets a start. So if you get a bigger town, I would still build a police station with these. And look at, see, they're all the same. They're just different colors. That's all you're looking at is the different colors right there. Yeah, you just look at different colors like this. This is green instead of black. You got your feet thingies. You got your helmet. I may not go through and just hold them up to the camera like this. I may just unpack them because there's a lot of these guys. They're for every person you have on your police force. Like I said, or on your military goods, it's going to be military. Some of this stuff I'm going to put a lot of this stuff I may just put military, and then I'd also have police armory and stuff like that, and military armory, and so yeah, there you go. I mean, so my police chief already has a gun, I think, already on his, and yeah, again you have more helmets, more like this is just added to the equipment, right? You have more helmets, more stuff like that. There you go. That's over with. For that, let's open up this. More of these. So they put a lot in here. That's. You could do what you want. You could probably just say they're all SWAT if you want to do it that way. I'm not going to, because to me they don't say it on the ones, and I'm just going to use them as my military. I gotta, that's why I see these guys as, especially with the anti-aircraft gun. So I see the rest of them, and it does say military, even though a few of them are SWAT. So yeah, you got your white. You got your white for your. There you go. Okay, look at all that. We're building up armament, and I build up armament. I bought gun packs. You can go, like I said, you can go, and they're fairly cheap. I think you get, at least at the time, I think I either some of it I spent $5 on. It depends how many you get. At least you get started. And then some of it I spent like probably $16 or something. I think this one I may have spent $16, $17 on it, or maybe even more, maybe 20 at the most. But I think I spent less than that, and got some. This one is cool, but I got some military. I got some police military armament. I got plenty of small arms, and so I gotta go through some of my weapons again because I got. I got a huge pack. I was like, I think I spent $10 on. It came with tons of military, just guns. There you go, and even police stuff, I think. But it was mostly for military. Yeah, you can get some just the guns. That's just the guns. That's not counting what this has more with it, right? Okay, we're gonna go through that. Okay, so we're gonna cut this off again, and we're going to do the same thing we did last time. Here, let's throw that back in there for now. Again, we pull this out. Put the helmet together. Put the helmet together. Let's put the helmet together. And let's do that again. It's green though this time, and it says EOD. So there you go on it. So they all say that. So, but I say that some of it is military, some of it is police. The only two police would be the SWAT that are black. They're in the black. Okay. Let's open this up. Let's see where we get to. Okay. We're filling up paper stuff. We'll probably just throw it back in the box when they're done. And throw it away properly. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we'll just have to do that after we're done. Which is fine. Let's see. Here. There you go. Let's undo these again. These are all your arms and your feet thingies, and there you go. There you are. I would love to have like a truck that would haul, you need a one military truck that could haul some weapons and stuff for the battlefield, but I want one SWAT wise. So, okay, here, let's go open this first. The guns are going to be more exciting, so. Now, I'm not going to do much with these right now, but I'll pull them out just to show you. Oh, and look at that. It came with a gun in here. That's funny. Another little sniper rifle. I may not do much with them. Okay, let's see. You know, they didn't have an idea totally, but I'm going to try to see what I could do with this. Okay. Alright. Is this worth? Is this going to go stretch out far enough? Okay. Let's do this. I don't know if this is going to work on here. Maybe not. Like that. Okay, yeah, it does. It does. It's a little weird. And oh, wait a minute, hold on. There you go. There's your little sandbags. I may not keep them that way. Okay, I'll probably just throw them in a box and then figure out what I want to do with them later. But here. Can fuel. Okay, I'm gonna say this is fuel. That's what I'm gonna say it is. And it's not a bad deal for Lego City to have fuel barrels. You know, for fueling your military, they just fill up at the pump. Okay. In my Lego City, there you go. There's your fuel stuff. Here's your extra gun. They're small, but ooh, you can see it. Sniper rifle. That's what I'm gonna call it, or rifle at least. Here we go. This is what I am excited about. Okay, let's start opening these things. Okay, there's some pistols in here. I may have to use some of that for my police people. Okay, hold on. Oh, nope. Okay, we got to open one of these. We got to get to one of these somehow. There we go. Lego stuff in general has changed. I mean, it used to be mostly Lego, and then I remember Mega Block, and Mega Block did do some military stuff at one time. Okay, there you go. But I don't know how much they did. I know I got their plane, their military plane, and their troops transporter, like I said. And then after that, I don't think that I don't know, I didn't see much. I didn't get much from them. I may have wanted some stuff. I won't be surprised if I wanted some stuff from them. Let's see what this is. That's weird. I don't know what that is. I might have to think about that one. Okay, so here we go. Crossbow. There you are. Build your own crossbow. I actually have a crossbow and that's another thing, I would use those too. I had a crossbow from medieval stuff, so I would use that too. So my earlier military stuff, I still probably would, to this day, if it, probably. We'll see. Yeah, I probably would. I'd probably put it in the armory with the other crossbows and stuff. But it's just cool. It's really awesome. I really like that you can have SWAT, you can have police. Okay, hold on. These are gonna come out very nicely, so you gotta kind of. I remember doing this. I did this. You should have seen it when they sent me, and it's good to have like hundreds of weapons. I spent a lot of time just doing this because it wasn't just like these. There's quite a few of these still, but imagine hundreds of these. Like they said, a stack, like a really serious stack of these, and then you're sitting here pulling these out. That's the only thing. Sometimes I wish they would do it, but I know probably they just think it's easier just to print them and send them that way. I wish one day they would just get to undoing them and then just send them to you undone, because it would be easier. Because sometimes you gotta know what. You gotta know what's what. You make sure you don't miss the small stuff. See, that's the other thing. Because this small stuff is like, some of it's grenades. Some of it is just, I don't know. I haven't figured out what some of it is. It's military stuff. So there you go. Oh, and here's another rifle. That one may be more of a. Oh, it's just maybe just a basic rifle with a scope on it too. You can do whatever you want. It's your military. I mean, you could kind of go out and figure out what guns are. Yeah, this is more just like a rifle with a basic scope. Okay, I hope I didn't do anything, Anyway, there you go. You gotta be careful. That's my worst fear. Okay. That's why I wish they would do these. Okay. Alright. There you go. There's that one. Okay, let's see if Okay, let's try to pull this one out. Here, you know what? Actually, I need to get a razor blade someday. I like to pull these out though, but okay, hold on. I wish they wouldn't do this, right? But here you go. There's your gun. There's more guns. Watch, we're gonna add a pile to this. Yeah, you just can see me breaking these off. So you got, I'm not going to show every one of these guns. I probably will show short of this after this, but I'm just going to show you the process of, yeah, it takes some time. It's not, I mean, it's cool. You get the guns at the end of it, I guess. So that part's cool. But, again, look so far, look at, so far I got a pile going on here. It'll add to my armament. I have a lot of guns like this. This is what I'm not missing out on. I have different company, different ideas, which is awesome. I have probably plenty of these. I think I have plenty of these ones floating around, you know. So, like military rifle stuff too. I just have a bunch of these. Now I'm adding more to it. That's fine. I think one of the things I would do if I built a small military outpost or base-like thing would be just to have an armory. Oh man, and maybe even have a truck that's ready to carry weapons automatically in case of emergency, just because you'll have enough. So you have like a military truck that would be there for support, support with weapons and stuff and ammo. Alright, there you go. There's this weird key thing. I don't know what it is yet. I haven't decided. It'll probably just float around. Let's see here. Let's pull this out. Pull this out. This is another one of those. See, they repeated it. So what they did is they basically sent you some of the same guns, which can be cool, I guess. Just like this gun. So yeah, you're gonna get a lot of. I have plenty of these. I have plenty of these type of guns. I mean, I don't know. I have to look and see what I have to look through my kit to see what I have and don't have and all that stuff. And there you go. As far as I know, this is it. This is the last gun. Well, it's not a gun. Actually, it's for the bow. Okay. Where's the bow thingy? Why is it over there? It doesn't belong over there. Anything that's over here? Okay. This is what it ends up being. Is a military crossbow. But see, you get the stuff, and then I don't have to use it if I don't want to. I probably would. I don't know. Depends. SWAT, I don't know if I'd use. I'd have to pick up what I want for the SWAT gun-wise and stuff like that. I don't know if I'd use a crossbow for SWAT. I mean, if I saw SWAT using crossbow, I'd be like, okay, cool. I guess I do. But, let's see, what's this one? I don't decide what these little things are, but I'm going to put them together. Try not to lose them. And then here you go. Here's your... Oh, so you're not... You got some guns. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, this is it. You got some guns. It's not too bad of a kit. These are the extra guns you get. So, and actually they're the same. To be honest, like these green ones are the same as the black ones. They're not anything special per se. You just have a lot of the same, which is not bad. To be honest, a lot of the same is not. It just means you have more options and you can armor more people. Actually, what I should do is start a gun shop in Lego City too. Anyway, here we go. Let's see here. There you go. There you are. Alright. Okay, here we go. And here we are. And yeah, we just keep pushing these out. Let's see, is that anything? I'm not even sure yet. Okay, but there's some stuff in here. There's some tiny stuff, like I said, you gotta watch out for it. That's why I wish they would, to be honest, I wish they would kind of just break them off and then just send them. Lego doesn't even hardly do this anymore. So, I know, if I haven't seen them do it in the... I don't even know if... I think they did do it one time, but... Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it'd be nice But hey, you know what? I'm still glad I got it. I really am. Look at more military type rifles. Actual just rifles. Plenty of these. Lego, that's what Lego used to get you. That's the type of guns I've had. That's what also made up my military, is those type of guns. Let's see here. Thank you. And let's go here. Pull that off. Let's go here. And pull this off. Okay. There you go. Okay, that's it. There's no more of this stuff except for this last one. So there's no more. I thought there was possibly more, but no. We got plenty of guns, though. I'm not too worried about our military, police, or whatever. I mean, I'm really not. I mean, if I have to, I can buy more guns. They're not that expensive, to be honest. Just the guns. Just the guns aren't that expensive. Okay. Let's get the final weird piece off there. I don't know what some of this is, or that. I know what that is. That's just extra plastic. I'll throw that away. Let's see here. Let's keep pulling out our military stuff. Let's put together our final crossbow. Oh, come on. Pop in there. It'll pop in. It'll pop in. Yay! Pop in. Okay. But yeah, you can have fun with this, guys. You just look at Amazon and see what you can. You can start a military. You don't. Some people spend lots of money. If you can, great. There's some great, like actual Lego-looking military that people customize themselves, and you can buy some of those on Amazon. It's okay. Price is a little steep on some of it, but if I start out like this and I happen to buy a few of those, that would be fine. The only thing I say I'm missing in my military is like a general / captain at least, or even lieutenant, any of that. I'm missing that. So I'm hoping that I'll find that sometime, and that would help out a lot. But the mayor would be also the main, in my city, the mayor would be the main one that's in charge of that too. Because like I said, it's basically a city-state. That's why I consider every Lego city is really, it's a city-state. That's really what every Lego city is a city-state. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. I make sure I'm getting all the pieces. Let's see, is there any other pieces out here? Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. That goes there. Okay, yep. We gotta check. Some of these are small. That's what the problem is. That's why I say look, check, make sure you get everything. And there we go. And here we are. This is the final push towards these. Ooh, put that back. Push towards these weapons. There you go. And boom. We're getting there. It's nice when you get down to the few stuff that you don't need and just get it over with, right? There you go. There's some cool guns in here, guys. You just gotta check it out for yourself. I'm sorry I can't show you all the guns. I'm showing you what the process, though, of getting all these guns out. Again, I'll make a short and see what you can see there. But you'll be surprised. Just look at this company. Go on Amazon. Look at the company or other companies like them. See what you want. See what you want to start with your military. That's a cool encouragement to a Lego city. To defend your Lego city. And to, yeah, there's some interesting stuff here. But some of it I know you'll never probably figure out, or maybe you already know. You'll figure it out. So there you go. I don't see anything else. Okay, that's it. This is all we did today, guys. We opened up some people. We're throwing our stuff back in this box. We opened up people. We built some stuff. This is all that was included in there. This is a cool, anti-aircraft, thing. I was excited. That's why I got it. It was mainly because the anti-aircraft, and other weapons too. And I'm glad the people came with it. So now I have a start of an actual little military. And over time, if I have, I hope I have space, I can display more of my Lego City. If I ever get to do that, I can probably incorporate these guys a little more, a little better. But for what I have, for what it is, I'm very thankful. Thank you guys for watching my videos. But before I get too carried away, I'm trying to shove everything into frame. I'm going to have to reorganize this a little bit later. But here you go. Here's sort of everything that came with it. And then you saw the people earlier, but we can always... And there's shields and stuff. So here's your people. They're going to be haphazard. Sorry about that. 2 of them, in my opinion, are SWAT. The 2 black guys dressed in black are SWAT. And the rest are going to be my military. And that's what I feel like it's indicated that way anyway. So the rest are going to be... And then you have a few of the shields. Here, I'm going to show a few of them. You know, I'll just bring them all here. One of the shields a little was disappointing because I felt like the thing was broken on it. So but other than that, yeah, there you go. There's your police shield. Other than that, that was the one that worked. So I guess that's good. Other than that, that's it. That's all I have. So thank you so much for watching my videos. Sorry for the mess, but thank you. It means a lot to me. Look at, I'm ready. I love these little military guys. I'm ready. They're ready to defend the city. And at least, you know, just defend. We're not going out starting any wars or anything like that yet. But here you go. They're ready. They're ready to go. Hey, pick up the set for yourself. Pick up sets like this. Just go to Amazon. You saw the beginning of this. You could probably pause the video and look at the box. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I want to say again, God bless you. Till next time, next video, and next build, and keep building with Legos. That's another thing I want to say. Keep building with Legos. Have fun. Enjoy your life. You know, you don't know what you're gonna get. Ooh, SWAT guy. Ooh, yeah. Police department. Police are gonna be happy. They got some SWAT people. Now, some more. I have to check ones I have. But at least these are SWAT. You know, SWAT people. I have plenty of police guys. I'm not too worried about police. Military is what I'm after a little bit. So there you go. I have a small amount, but hopefully it'll keep growing. But anyway, thank you so much again for watching my video. Again, keep building with Lego. God bless you. Till next time, next video, even next build, I'll see you then.